Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 56.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons.
Nelson Aguilar on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Campbell on the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Newton, catch made by Slayton. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Shaq Lawson able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Flushed out right. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The kick by Tavecchio is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
What you like about him? Guy loves football. Flat out loves it. Has toughness. Wants to hang in there and play through just about everything. And walks that line between creativity and being able to take care of the football, taking those chances and not. When he figures out exactly where that line is on every snap, look out, folks. Jameis Winston will really ascend as a quarterback.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Winston's pass, incomplete on the throwaway. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time your fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
18-yard line.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Just good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
$3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Falcons 3, Titans nothing.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his tight end complete. It's Green.
Pass complete to Virgil.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Play action. It's Newton. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run it with Carson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That's good.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some...
And Winston lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
At the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Working with a 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Winston. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Winston now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That catch good for only a couple.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Winston's pass complete.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
15-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it. So
the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
To Chris Carson.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Well, the second down throw on target. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Carson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee touchdown.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Winston. Right side complete. That's Woods. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. That's a jet sweep. The football to Woods. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
10 at the 26-yard line.
That's a jet sweep. The football to Woods. And they'll get this down to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
7-yard line.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Winston's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice...
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Bell, the ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run it with Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is Bell. He'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal at the 2-yard.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
For Michael Gallup.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Throwing is Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darius Slayton there to make the grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Titans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Titans. Dante Pettis, 67 yards. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense, almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. At the end of the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw on second down is Newton. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
10 yards.
And the blitz does come. Got his man there complete to Gallup. They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on